Hello. Hopefully people can see me. I suppose let me. Hello. Know. Hopefully people can see me. I suppose let me. Now I'm positive that you can see me because it echoed in my ears. Whew. I think I'm like 50-50 just about on whether I do that seamlessly or screw it up. But hello everyone. I am Captain Drachma. I am a co-host on IndieQuest, a show all about indie video games, and we just bring different indies to the show, talk about them, put them on something we call the quest log. They can either be main quests or side quests, but that's not exactly what we're here for today. What we are here to do is talk about an indie video game, specifically Enter the Gungeon, and play through that game. It is one of my favorites. It is something that I have now played several years in a row for this. I've kind of painted myself into a corner, I suppose, for the stream, but that's okay because I enjoy playing Enter the Gungeon and I enjoy wearing boots, so it works out. Switch over here. See if this actually... I knew that would happen. There we go. Oh, thank you, Pam's mom, for the $50 donation. I don't know if that should count towards mine or towards Pam's. It was like right at the border there. Oh, I think that they're all coming through late, maybe, for me. Somebody verify that. I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. I see. Never mind. It's because I just switched back over. Yep. Okay, perfect. I'll ignore it for now. All right, so as you guys can see, before we start the game, I've got pretty much the same incentives as last year, except for I changed the new pair of boots down to $50 cumulative. But we'll talk about that at the end here, I suppose. $10 to break the next chest, $20 to skip the next shop, and then every cumulative $50 for a new pair of boots. So chests in this game are important because they give you items that make you better at the game. Shops are important because you can buy whatever you want in that shop, including health and things like that. So if I have to skip it, it makes the run harder. Cumulative $50, that's just if Joe Schmo gives me 10 and Sue gives me 20 and Lisa gives me 20, that's that $50. I skip a chest in 2 shops, and I also have to put on a new pair of boots. So, as we've done in the past, please donate. It's very, very important. We are supporting, or the charity that is backing us this year is Doctors Without Borders. And if you guys have not heard up to this point yet, Doctors Without Borders is a charity that supports roughly 70 different countries. And basically what they do is provide goods and services to these countries that are impoverished. War may be happening in these countries. And they send them a variety of different goods to help them out, right? So any little bit helps. There's a list. I think we've got a few links that people can click on and go see what your money could go towards. I think my goal for this stream is to hopefully donate somewhere near $250, $250. I happen to see that for $250, they can purchase 6 life vests for people who are struggling in like flooded areas and things like that, which is pretty cool. It's cool to be able to see how the money is being spent, I suppose. So, but without further ado, Sue and Lisa are my best friends. We will start the game. So, I am probably going to play as the Paradox. And the reason I start as the Paradox on most of my runs is because I have long since completed this game, but the Paradox is cool because it's kind of a random character, and I can go in and I don't exactly know what guns I'm going to start with, which is fun. So. All right. So typically what I'll do is I'll check to see what guns I have. Plague pistol's decent. Budget revolver is meh. Here goes. Gungeon. A little bit of background, I guess, on me for this game. I've played this game a lot over the course of the last several years, I suppose. think I started playing this game around 2020. I think that was when 2020 or 2021. That's when I joined the Polykill Discord at the time. And it was one of the games that I absolutely struggled with. I enjoy tough games. I enjoy tough games, but this one challenged me more than the majority of games I've ever played. So it was just a very tough experience. I remember talking to specifically Burger Champ at the time because he had like, oh, you just gotta persevere, you gotta keep going, and I did. That's something that you typically do. I push, but tough game. So if anybody out there has ever attempted this game, not gotten to the finish line, it is a very rewarding game. It's a game that you can spend tens to hundreds of hours on. It really never gets old. All the runs are different, and I've never had a run that felt similar to it. You can almost create like a story out of each one. Things happen differently every single time. I believe we have not had a donation yet. I'm not going to open that chest yet anyway, but if anybody wants to donate $10, it'll go towards the boots, and it will also go towards breaking that chest. But I typically don't open chests until the end of each floor because I want to try to save my keys for other things that can happen, which I'll show everyone if we get to it. This room specifically is part of the thing that I would like to do. But I have to make sure that that water can over there on the right side, that blue water can, does not get broken. If it does, I can't do it. Since it did not get broken, I can actually push that water can into the fire, and I have table tech sight, I think was the thing that I started with. So when I flip a table, everything slows down for me and I can like lean better, I suppose. Thank you, Anonymous, for donating $10. I will break that green chest right now. I'm going to write that down. I'm also going to keep track of how many that we've had so far, how much money, so I know when the boots are here. So when you break a chest, oftentimes what will drop is a bag of junk. Every once in a while. I mean, often you'll have to break chests anyway because you don't have keys and you'd rather break the chest and get something than just leave it. Often I will get junk and on runs and have several bags of junk and do nothing with them. Next year, do a booty shorts stream. Well, I kind of have short-ish shorts on, but I can definitely buy some shorter shorts. I'll do the boots and the booty boots. So that's another $10 towards the chest. So as soon as I find another one, it will be a but yeah, junk. You can get this special item called Gungeon, which looks like a bag of junk. But it's actually a little dude that follows you. And Gungeon is actually very strong, especially if you have a lot of junk. The more junk you have, the stronger junk it is. The odds of me actually getting Gungeon, I think out of every junk that you pick up, there's like a 1% chance that it will be Gungeon. So if I get 10 junk throughout this run because I break enough chests, the odds of me actually pulling Gungeon. Thank you, Vyar. Turn down game sound. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. You'll have to let me know. Is that better? Fire? I have it very turned down in game itself, so you think so? Okay. Well, let me know if I need to turn it down. As you play this game, you actually can encounter more challenging enemies on the first floor. So I should not look at chat as I walk into one of those silly openings. Shield. Shots are still very loud. Okay, well, I'll turn it down some more. It could also just be this gun. This gun is just a little revolver, so it's kind of loud, but it seems like that's a lot quieter now. I guess let me know. I could turn it down more. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you, sir. What time is it there for you? It's got to be pretty late, right? Ooh, a red chest. That, my friends, is a bummer. That is what we call a bummer in the business. Red chests are very, very good. There's only one tier of chest above a red chest, and that's a black chest, but they always drop extremely good items. Blink, thank you. Funding the heal on one of them boots. Appreciate you, buddy. And as I've been saying this, that's another chest. So I've crossed that off. I've got another chest to go. I believe that I'm at 30 bucks currently. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. But I believe that makes it 30. I'm in there. That's the whole map. Boss time. The other thing I like about this character specifically is that you typically can start off with like a halfway decent extra gun. Plague Pistol is not really what you're after, but for the early game it might be okay. I really need to focus on... Gatling Gall is tough. Gatling Gall is a hard early first floor boss. I always struggle with Gatling Gall even all this time because, like right now, Gatling Gall is doing this stupid spread shot Oh, I just got hit. Doing this stupid spread shot that is tough to dodge because as you circle Gatling Gall and you think you're going to kite him, it just doesn't work the way you think you're going to. And there's always like a extra spread bullet that is just hanging out on the edge. Like this one is fine. That attack is fine. I can dodge between the bullets all the time. I just have never been able to figure out that very early stage Gatling Gall. That one attack. This is the chamber gun. That's a really solid gun only if I actually want 0 hit bosses, right? On different stages. So the chamber gun will, first of all, refill its ammo on every single stage, which is kind of busted. And it's got 500, at least for this form. Second of all, it changes its form for every stage you go to. So depending on which floor, I suppose, of the Gungeon you're on, the chamber gun will match that floor, which is very cool. But in order to use those forms for those floors on different floors, you have to no hit bosses, right? So we are going to need another key, and I think we've had 10, 10, 10, so I have to skip the next chest, which means, oh my goodness, we're going to get to do a fun thing. All right. So I'm going to take that key in order to get to the special next floor, and I'm also going to get the dog. Because who doesn't want the dog? And you can pet the dog. I mean, come on. Honestly, the dog is not extremely valuable in terms of... You think I'm at 40? Oh. Okay. Then I'll switch that. I have to break the next 2 chests then. I missed one. Thank you, Pam. All right. So I had 10 more bucks. 10 more dollars. Yeah, I know. That was weird that dog didn't show up there. 10 more dollars for boots. We have a dog. All is right with the world. So other than the fact that I did not no-hit that last boss. So the reason I need 2 keys is because I have to go down here and unlock this little trapdoor that takes me to a special stage called the oubliette. And the oubliette is hard. Harder probably certainly than the second stage, probably than the third stage. The oubliette is just like a secret area. The only way to get here is to put out that fire. You have to actually go into the fireplace and click inside in order to open a special room that then you need 2 keys for, so it's not easy to get here. This actually chamber gun's pretty good. So I think it poisons enemies, although everybody on this floor doesn't really poison, which is a bummer. Those little dudes do. that was... I am rusty, folks. I will tell you that right now. I like to think I'm pretty good at this game, but I'm not that good at this game right now. I did do a couple practice runs. I woke up this morning and was... Am I missing the bottom of... Mullet, did you just say I'm melting too? Unless I need to scroll down. I don't know why it didn't scroll down for me, but... Now I don't even remember what I was saying. I get distracted. Oh, yeah. I was playing Gungeon this morning on PlayStation. Yes, I have owned this game on 4 different systems. I started playing this game on Stadia, of all things. Thank you, Caleb J. Ross, if you're in the chat. That's the reason I ever played Gungeon, was because Caleb gave me a Stadia back in the day. But started playing it on Stadia, then played it on Switch, then played it on PC, and now I own it on PlayStation 5. Purely to eventually get the platinum. I'm just very obsessed with hopefully having all achievements. I've got all achievements on PC, but I would like to have the platinum. It's a pretty hard platinum to get too. I'm still pretty far away, I think. It's just a matter of playing a lot, though. I mean, I think the platinum hour count is like 100 to 120, so it's just... Every once in a while, I'll pick up the game and start playing it, and yeah, I'll hopefully get there someday. This gun is absolutely clutch, except for the fact that it's already half ammo. It'd be nice to get an ammo drop. Barely anyone gets poisoned by these on this level because everybody's already like poison type, I suppose, if I'm using Pokemon nomenclature. Hi, Josh. I see now that I was just missing the bottom part of Mullet's post chat. Oh my goodness, another red chest. The odds of getting 2 red chests in one run are really quite low, and I got them back to back, and I have to break this one too. So more junk for me. I'm up to 3, and I can cross that one off. So one more to break once I find another chest, but another $10, I will also have to break another chest and show you guys a nice leathery pair of boots. There's a lot of good, some decent stuff. I would love to get that portable turret if I get enough money for it. Unless you guys donate $20, then I can't use this shop at all. Right now, I don't have enough money for anything, really. Ha! Hello, Ella. Start using something else, eh? Save some ammo, let these little dudes kill themselves with poison, hopefully. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's the ground that poisons these guys. Switch back to my budget revolver. Ooh, that's like a freebie right there. That's a brown chest that I get to break in place of a different one, which is nice because brown chests usually don't have great items anyway. And I got junk. Look at that. Do that. No junkin yet, eh? You always hope. You just hope against hope that junkin's gonna pop up. Because it's one of those things. There's sometimes in games things are random that happen that just make you so happy, and that's the thing that makes me so happy in this one. Other than getting the dog. Like, all day long, love getting the dog. Honestly, flipping tables is almost kind of annoying. If you, someone like myself, I suppose, that played this game a long time, having it slow-mo like that, like, it's helpful for probably newer players because the bullets slow down, but you just get in such a rhythm playing this game and understand how fast bullets come along, and so slowing it all down just makes it feel so weird. But I would avoid flipping tables. I only really need to flip tables if I need to block bullets. But I don't know. It's my undiagnosed ADHD or something. Like, I walk by a table and have to flip it. I walk by trash and I have to destroy it. I'm sure that when I used to try to speedrun this game, doing stuff like that only slowed me down, and I could never break myself of that habit. I need to read what... She can't believe her name just came out of a television. That's hilarious. Little does she know she's going to be like a news anchor or something someday. She's going to hear her name all the time. She's going to be on TV herself. Let's see. Fire. It's usually like we couldn't do this without VIR. I mean, that's the gist I usually get. Like, this show wouldn't actually run without VIR. Thank goodness for VIR. What were we doing before he came along? Now, Mullet, on the other hand, always followed by insults, but I think he likes it that way. Yeah. Sniper bros. So far, it's going okay. Unfortunately, even if I do really well at this level, yeah, I hate these shotgun. I'm telling ya, it's because I haven't played the game. It's not because my reaction time has slowed as I've gotten older. I've refused to think that that's true. Whoa. I feel like let's get you to bed, Grandpa. I know, seriously. When I think I got sidetracked when I was telling the story about the PlayStation earlier today. Yeah, well, I was playing a PlayStation earlier today, but I was telling the story a couple minutes ago. I actually had a very bad run this morning on PlayStation. Also, my TV is set up just in the right way where I get this terrible glare on it in the mornings. And I swear that's why this happened. It wasn't bad play. It wasn't my fault. But I actually lost a run of Gungeon this morning. The first time in quite some time. And I was like, oh boy. I'm a little more nervous now. Oh boy. All right. My reaction time's not there. I focus too much on the enemies nowadays than I used to. The key is, if as a teacher that I should be to anyone out there who has not played this game, the key is, as in any shmup or whatever, is to look somewhere between the enemy and your character, right? Never directly at the character, or else you obviously miss things that are coming from behind you. And that's how you play all these bullet hell type of games. It's the best way to play this one as well. Oh boy, I need to get rid of that. This is the one time. I hate that veteran shotgun kin. He's just terrible because his shots come out in a V pattern, whereas the normal ones come out like this, right? And more of a spread, and they're slower. The veteran shotgun kin comes out in a V, and he will predict your movement. So if I'm walking to the left and you see one of those like duller red shotgun kins, he will shoot it and like predict where you're going to go. And so it's very challenging. Chest. I think this is the last one. Another junk. No junkin'. So that puts me up to 5 junk. How did I get 5? Did I break a chest that I didn't have to break? Well. Yep, you're right, Vyar, and I didn't even think about it. Huh. Well, you know, that'd be life sometimes. Easy come, easy go. I would love for someone to donate $10 right now so I feel better about myself. I'm Guitar Hero, you're going to have to tell me. I've lost the reference already. Top. What are you referring to that you have to do in Guitar Hero? Uh, oh, yeah, good call. Unfocusing your eyes. Yeah. Yup. And it's like, oh man, that's my fault. I screwed that up. You can't blame anybody but yourself for stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Pam. So yes, that gets us up to 50. And I have a secret for you all. I don't have to put a pair of boots on because I've been wearing them this whole time, but I actually get to get up and show you. So I actually got my setup a little bit different this year. I hope I don't die, but there is a chair behind me that I'm going to attempt to stand on. And if you see me fall and not get back up, I live in Wood County in Ohio, so just call the authorities. I'm so silly. Where's my... There. Obviously, you guys want to see it in full screen. I don't know what I'm thinking. I was so excited. All right. Well, still can't even really see the boots. At least I don't have to put my foot up so far, as I used to have to. Hopefully, the lighting in this room is not wonderful. Not a strong suit of this room. If I do that, oh, and also, repping the D, for anybody that doesn't know what that is. We call that, around here, we call that the winged wheel. So no video game, although you can play as them in video games. I'm positive of that. Just do this. You guys want to see the soul? You guys want to see the soul? Look at that. Look at that. How about it? Something. Realistically, I could almost play the game up here. Maybe I'll make that an incentive someday. It would be hard to see. I really wouldn't be able to read the screen from up here very well. Probably should have worn my glasses. Woo. Okay. I think my true goal next year is to... I did throw in those kneecaps for free. Can't avoid it. I could have wore sweatpants, but it's 80 degrees in the end of September. What am I supposed to do? What's a man supposed to do? I live in an old farmhouse. I want to in the future, and it seems so stupid to do this for one stream a year, but I'm in it for the bit at this point. I want to get another camera and just have it be a boot cam. Let me know. Let me know if that would be fun or funny. All right, let's go back and get to some Gungeon in. Yes, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, cool. That's honestly, I don't know about anybody out there. Recently, I've turned into a big Wooter. I'm on Woot all the time. Part of the problem is that I got a notification once I bought something once on Woot, I think. And ever since then, I get notifications constantly about things that are on sale on Woot, and then it gets you to the website. And you never want the thing they give you the notification for. But then you're digging through stuff, and you always find something you want. It's always cheaper than on Amazon, so then I buy it. But I probably could get a cheap whatever webcam from Woot at some point, and that would be fun. Pam, I'm too stupid to do that. You're probably right. And honestly, my phone camera is probably better than this piece of crap webcam that I've had for several years now. Yes, I know that people have done that. You're right. I could try that, I suppose. That would be another way. All right, let's get back to the game, eh? What time is it? 4:30. Might get through a run. We'll see. They probably do like the boots better, but that's okay. I like my boots better than my face. No harm, no foul. I was going to buy something maybe, but I think everything is too expensive. So I suppose we're going to just have to see about buying something after this next boss. I'm at $50 now. Again, we're at that 4:30 mark. It's been a half an hour. Mullet just dropped it. Check out that link. Support Doctors for Without Borders. They're not for borders. They are against borders. And donate for a good cause. Make me suffer in game. I don't think anybody at this point really cares. I could probably just take the $10, break a chest, $20, skip the next shop off of this, and just put the boot thing on there, and I think we would do okay. But I'm also okay with being punished. I'm a bit of a masochist myself. I have another secret before I attempt this boss. For the first year ever of doing this, I actually went and bought a new pair of boots. Not specifically for this, but I did buy them this week. And it's like, well, I could use a new pair of boots anyway. So, if we get, I would say, $150. So the next 50, I'll put a different pair of boots on, show them off. The next 50 after that, if we can get there, I will do a boot unboxing video. Everybody loves unboxings. I've got them sitting back there in a box. I have not taken them out. I tried them on in store, put the stuff back in. They're ready to be unboxed. Hey, Muddy. New boot goofing is right, Trev. I'm here for it. That's what there's something about new boots, man. That new leather smell. It's good stuff. All right. See if I can get through this one without getting hit, eh? I have probably fought the Blobulon more than any other boss in this game, purely because if you come to the oubliette on most runs, the Blobulon is always... There I go talking. Yikes. Always the boss that you fight at the oubliette. You always fight this big blob every time, so... You can kind of get used to the bullet spread patterns, unless you're me, and you're just bad at video games. And then you get hit. Fortunately, for this stage specifically, I am not able to actually get... Wow, those broken chests are really hurting me at this point. I'm not able to actually get a master round that would give me another heart, even if I didn't get hit. So, whatever. I am down to my starter pistol for the next... Ooh, well, I got another gun, but it is terrible. It's the Corsair. I hate this gun. Like, right when I need something that's actually going to help me, it gives me this stupid thing. It just kind of like does that and then ricochets off walls, and I think it does more damage if it hits walls than hits somebody, but it's like, come on. I'm not going to be able to, like, oh yeah, 5 ricochets. I'm playing pool. I'm playing Gungeon pool. All right. How much money do I have now? 72. I feel like that was a mistake by Muddy. Oh, I see. I read up, and now I'm seeing what Blinkum says, and he says a way out. Yeah, it's for me. It's A. I understand. The is the title of a lot of different games, and you don't want all those the games to be T, because that makes sense. But if they start their game with A, there is purpose behind that, in my opinion. There is purpose behind that. They could have said the way out. That's just any random way out, but it's like A, which is probably actually more random, like in the English language. But A is just different to start with than the. So many games start with the. Not enough with A. I'll take it to my grave. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. Man, I just don't have enough money for anything. Yikes, dude. Well, I'll get another key that I probably won't ever get to use. So, the boots have spoken. You're damn right. Offward and onward we go, I suppose. Like I said, we're at 50. Another 10 makes me break the next chest. I really want to try my new boots on. I really do. So, I would be very, very grateful if we could get $100 more in the next 55 minutes. Oh, I've got this terrible gun out. You have to charge it up too. It's just like, why? Sucks. You know, if I wouldn't have broke that last chest, I'd be in better position right now. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing it does. If I flip this, it makes it so that I actually... You know, I done goofed, because if I had put the chamber gun as my gun in, like, my shooty slot, the one that's ready to be shot, and I had gotten on the elevator, it would have restored all ammo, and I forgot. That's my bad. And that's even worse. Yikes. Haha. I don't think it was actually intended to do that with the chamber gun. I think the reason it happens is because it switches to a like different gun in the code. Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. I would I mean, I would agree that does should not count. Oh my god. I hate this dude. Iron Maiden. Oh, doing this with the starting weapon is not easy. The shouldn't count. A is with purpose. That's how I don't know. If I was in the position, I would have to look at like a lot of different games that start with A, I suppose. Okay. A couple years ago, I played the game A Space for the Unbound. A Space for the Unbound. I think I thought about this exact question when that came up. I can't remember if we were doing Alphabet Bingo at the time. But I think I thought the same thing then. I was like, no, it's A. But I can't really remember. The vampire is always great to get. Mostly because I can basically do it for free plus money right now because there are 2 big hearts sitting in the shop. And so I can drain my life, get money, pay for these, and I actually got more money than I drained life. So I'm back to full health. It's kind of a little cheap thing that you can do. Unless it's the. Well, that is... Somebody should name their game just the and be like, well, now what? Huh? That's a T game. Also, in what space does anyone care other than ours? I think that's what's hilarious about our community. We're like, hey, what letters does this game start with to you? And most people are like, why does it matter? Because. Oh boy, sniper boy. I really would like you to... Oh, I don't know if that actually did damage. I could use ammo like a nobody's business right now, and I have not picked up, I don't think, any ammo for this entire run so far. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, the chat's going so fast. I think I say this every year, but I don't know how streamers do it. Moving along quite nicely, though. Oh boy. Oh, that's... See? I was focusing on the bat dude and not on my character and just let that bullet come right up behind me. Oh, black chest. Nobody's donated. Sorry. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Huh. That is a good weapon, or is a good item. I suppose it's not a weapon. So it's the Shellington key. The Shellington key. There are enemies in this game called Shellington, I think, but this is the Shellington key. But basically, what this does is it makes keys pointless. I don't need keys anymore for anything. I can open whatever I want, which realistically in this run, because you guys are able to purchase me to buy me out into breaking chests, it really doesn't matter that much. But in a normal run, I wouldn't have very many keys. I wouldn't have as many keys as I might have in this run because I'm breaking all the chests. So this is a fantastic weapon, and it is actually really good if you can get certain other items. And I hope if I can get the AK-47, this game is over because it turns in. It's got a synergy, is what this game calls it, with a Shellington key, and it makes it absolutely busted. So I'm hoping that I get lucky enough to get the AK-47. I have some games. Oop. Get through this room, and I'm going to attempt to read chat. You can kind of trick these guys. They kind of aim for you, so you can kind of zigzag and easily miss their stuff. I hate when that happens, though. Top said, I have some games in purchase order, and some are actually separated by first party and third party, then by series or genre. That is cool. Vyar, you said you're really judgy tonight? Tonight? Come on. You can just leave that tonight off, buddy. It's okay, you know. Being judgy can be a character trait. It's fine. Somebody throw some $10. Oh wow, just like that, cocoa butter. Thank you so much. I will, as soon as I do this really quickly, I will make sure I note that. Thank you for the $10. I will break the next chest, and I appreciate you. In like 3 minutes, I'm going to also talk about another incentive, I suppose. Not bad for you guys, I'll tell you that. It's great for everyone involved. Wicked smart. All right, next chest I have to break. I will do that. I'm up to 60. I'll just say it now. It's 4:43, so I've got about half of my stream left for another 45 minutes. However much is donated, so we're up to $60 right now. However much is donated on my stream, I will double. I've done that in the past, and it's kind of my way of like, hey, you guys want to bombard me with a bunch of cash? I appreciate it, and we're going to get twice as much out there because on SNES Drunk Stream, I'm going to donate however much I got. So I don't know why I do that as I'm leaving. It slows everything down so much. There's a chest. Oh, I can't. Well, sorry, guys. I cannot break that chest. That is a mimic, and I have to fight the mimic. Oh, my God. I might break my brain trying to fight it in this little space. Oh my, it dropped like the worst gun. Oof. So yeah, I'm up $60. However much I get on this stream, I will double. So please, it's for a good cause. We need that. We need that money to go towards those items to help those people. And I am to another chest that I can just straight up open, and I don't have to spend a key on. Book of Chest Anatomy. There's an item. It's either this item or an item very similar to it that isn't very good. I'm going to look it up really quick and see what it is. I don't really remember. Oh, improves the contents of broken chests, which is, it's wonderful for this run, I suppose. But the thing is, I want junk, and what it will probably do is like give me keys or something like that. Or hearts, or whatever it deems to be more valuable. And I don't want that stuff right now. I want junk. Like, junk is the only thing that's going to help me out of chests, and it'll probably just give me less junk. Thank you, Cocoa Butter, for another $10. I'll break the next chest. This boss is not all that hard, but is very hard with just the starter pistol. And honestly, both of the other guns that I have are just plain worse, in my opinion, than the starter pistol. It's going to take forever to beat this boss, and it's going to be so hard to do it no hit because it just, you know, the more damage you can do. Offense is the best defense in this game in a lot of cases, because if you can do a lot of damage to a boss, that means the boss... I just got hit. It means the boss's health goes down faster, and you don't have to sit here as long. But the longer you stand here with the boss, the more likely you're going to get hit by it, obviously. So, and I just did. So it's going to be very hard. Oh my goodness, I am struggling. Like, if I could just get some ammo, if I could just get a decent gun, we'd be doing a lot better. Also, that's a poison pool down there. I can't do anything about that. I need to wait for it to leave before I can walk over there. Ooh, okay. Explain why your character looks like they're made of ghost matter. It is the Paradox character. And the Paradox, what is this? Train guns. Not good. Oh my goodness, we're on the struggle bus. Paradox is a character that you unlock eventually as you play Gungeon. That looks like that because it's like an amalgamation of all characters. So if you really stare at the Paradox, you can see right now that the Paradox looks like the pilot. Which, for anybody who hasn't played Gungeon, they wouldn't really know what the pilot looks like. But looks like a different character, and it's ghostly like that because it is the quote-unquote random character. So at the beginning, I will start with a random starter gun. I will start with a random different gun other than the starter gun and a random item. Thank you, Trav. So that is... I am at 80. I believe I'm at $80. And I have to break the next 2 chests, if I remember correctly. Somebody, if anybody out there's keeping track of it as I was playing, correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that we should be good with that. I am going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to equip the chamber gun before I leave here. I'm like full up on money. I really don't need money. I'm not going to buy the Nod key. I've got a lot of blanks, so I am going to look for the secret room really quickly, because if it's got a chest in it. Woohoo! 2 chests! That's what we call free chests in this business. And I got to break 2 chests. So, you know what? Sometimes everything just comes up drachma sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh! That's actually a really good... Holy crap! Okay, so the chest anatomy thing actually helps quite a lot more than I thought it did. And I'm sorry, this is still for a good cause. I'm not actually going to take this item because it would replace the other one. But it actually gave me items out of these broken chests, which is... It's kind of awesome for this run because I have to break chests. But still, it can still be bad stuff. It has happened. Please keep donating. Or just bump it up to 20 bucks and I have to skip a shop. You know, I've got so much money to spend. Nothing to spend it on, you know. So, but this is a very good item that I got. The bomb's also decent, but I can't carry both. I can only carry 1 active at a time. Okay. In we go. Now it's a saw, which is like the worst of them because you have to get like right up next to the enemies in order to kill them with this thing. Yeah. 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 Mullet, thank you. Yeah, that will get me boots. Give me a second. Let me get through this room. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't need to use this thing. It's not very good right now. Just gonna have to go back to the basic. Alright. That will get me skip a shop. So I'll write that down. I broke those last two chests, and that gets me up to 105 buckaroonies. So, I will put on a different pair of boots. And we need 45 more. Hopefully, like within like the next 20 to 25 minutes, so we can do the boot unboxing. I would love that. Yeah, I think as long as you only donated one time, Trav, you should be good. Why didn't I pause the game? All right. Hello. Can't have this chair be in the way of boots. Come on now. God, it's just not quite high enough. I could have gotten a taller chair, but makes things a little bit more precarious even. So these are a different pair of boots. These are Irish Setters, which is a brand that, at least in my area, why is it? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better, eh? It doesn't like the lighting. I'm so sorry. I should just go turn the light on in this room and see if that helps at all. These are actually steel toe, so I don't often. They're nice boots. I don't often wear them because why do I keep doing that? I need to stay in screen. I'm so worried I'm gonna die. Oh, there! Look at that's pretty good. Other than my mic being in the way, I guess I could have turned it. It's like I'm walking on my mic. But I like to wear these boots, but they're heavy as can be. I really don't need them to be steel toe, but I think that's all they had when I bought them. And they're nice boots, but like if I'm ever traveling, I always think about if I have to go to work, I have to walk through metal detectors. If I have to go to an airport, you gotta take your shoes off anyway, I guess, so it really doesn't matter that much. But oh, all right, almost fell. It's a little precarious. These are heavier boots than I was used to. Okay. Yeah, Trav, we can do like boots and bush. That would be something. Although in an hour and a half, I hope I wouldn't drink enough Busch Light to get drunk enough to fall off the chair. All right. Shine a phone light on those bad girls. That's a really good idea. I'll do that for the next one because the next one, nobody donated while I was booting it, did they? We have $45 more, and I'm going to unbox the next pair of boots. So please, I want to do that. I think it'll be fun. We'll look at the box. The box has a hole in it, which kind of annoys me a little bit, clearly. And shipping, it got a hole in it. Yes, I'm going to throw the box away because it's not a video game box, but still, you want your box to be nice when you get it. All right, let's see. Oh. Thanks to everyone for being so great. Double it if you can. Down if it's a hardship. It isn't a hardship. It's 1, 2, 3 top. That was anonymous, right? Is that top? If it's top, I appreciate you. If it's not, I appreciate whoever that was, of course. 123. That puts us to if you guys just want a boot stream for the rest of the time and then you're done watching Gungeon, we could do that because that gives us several changes of boots. But I will get to. I'm adding. That puts us up to 228. I don't know what you want me to do with chests and stuff. I'll put I don't know. The next for 2, 3 shops I have to skip, which is the entire rest of the game that I'm playing currently, and do 5 chests. If I was ever going to die in Gungeon, it's going to be now. Certainly not top. maybe 1, 2, 3. What a weird number. So I guess we're here now. I'll go back to the boots if that's what we want to do, and I'll do that really quick. We'll unbox these boots and talk about them, and then I'll start playing again. So where's my mouse? There it is. Hello. All right. I really didn't plan this out very well, to be completely honest. I am not a professional streamer, but this is a massive, massive box for a pair of boots in this case, but shoes or whatever. And I suppose it makes sense. They have high tops, but when this dude brought these out to me, I was like, holy crap, that is a huge box. I guess it's probably been a while since I bought a new pair of boots, but it's going to take up practically the entire screen. This is the box. Covers my whole body, I suppose. This is another pair of Irish setters. So the ones I just showed you are also Irish setters, which are made by Red Wing, out of Red Wing, Minnesota. And I walked in, I had dropped my son off at baseball, and there's a Red Wing store near where he practices. So I ran over there. I'm like, I'll just look around. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything. And I'm like, I wasn't going to because I did not want steel toe. And Red Wing, like their main focus is work boots. Lots of like lacers, stuff that you actually have to lace up with strings, of course. But they do Irish Setter, and now Red Wing themselves, they brand their own boots, their own cowboy boots. And I was going to buy a pair of those, but I didn't really like any of the styles. Other than one was okay, but I think it didn't come in like a soft toe, and I didn't want steel toe. So these ones did come in a soft toe, and honestly, most of my boots, I think almost every pair of boots I have currently, and I have like, I don't even have all of them. I have 5 or 6 pairs of cowboy boots right now, I think. And they all, I don't know if it was just because it's pretty common, but also I think that I just prefer it. But I not very many of my current boots have a lighter, lower, I suppose, toe, right? Most of mine are dark brown or black. So I got this pair because it's like, what if I want to have a little bit of different style sometimes, So here is the boot. Here is a boot. I've got another boot. Look, it's still got the little paper thing up top. The lighting right here is a lot better. The camera does not know what to do with this boot. I'll try to do what Trav said and just shine a phone light on and see if that helps. Sort of. Just doesn't know what to do. That's all right. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's got a very light brown, I suppose, toe, and a different color back half, and both colors kind of mix into the upper half. I've got a different pair of boots. My one pair of Ariats have like a soft top where the top is like floppy, and if anybody in the chat has met me or seen me wear boots, those were probably the ones that I wore. Because these ones, if you wear them long enough, or any of like the hard top boots like this, which the majority of boots are this way, they eventually like wear out your, like even if you're wearing high socks, they like wear your hair down on your legs. So I prefer to have that like floppier top, but different occasions. You like to wear different boots. So obviously the other boot is the exact same as this one. So I'll take this stuff out and hope that the box doesn't fall out of my lap and put them on. There's stuff in here. Paper. See, even these are kind of like that work boot sole, which I don't like as much, but honestly, probably helpful in the long run for wearing them around because like they're a lot more comfortable on my feet than my other boots are, and I'm pretty sure part of the reasons that I have back problems currently are because of wearing these boots or different kinds of boots for a period of time. They're not built like Skechers or New Balances. They're flat usually. It's just you stand on them for a long time, and my back is always sore. But okay, I will put these bad boys on. Well, you know what, Trav? What shoe size are you? Because next time we're together, I'll bring these boots and I'll watch you cut a rug in them. I won't even wear them very many times before then. The one good thing about boots is there's not really any break-in period for them. Like they feel the way they feel. If anything, the more you wear them, the worse they feel. So they feel the best they're ever gonna feel right now. Like outside of like how a pair of new shoes or sneakers feel, where it's like, oh man, these suck. Like it hurts to wear for the first week, but then they feel great. There's no real break-in for these kinds of boots at least. So, all right, you guys have already seen them up close, but here they are. It's nice and shady. I guess I could have brought my phone light, but I've already done that. Let's see. Look at that. Like a flamingo. Dylan would like that reference. It's a bird, you know. Look at your soles. Can't even see. Yeah. The things I do for charity, I don't know. Let me give you a little peek for a second. You gotta pay more for that. Come on now. You wear a size 13, Trav? I didn't know that. Holy crap. You know what they say about big shoes? These are 11s, so they wouldn't fit your feet too good. Typically, I wear 11 and a half, but for whatever reason, these boots are big. And my other Irish setters are 12s, and that's part of the reason I don't wear them as often as maybe I'd like to outside of the steel toes because they just flop around my feet and it's uncomfortable. So, all right. So, technically, I've got one more pair of boots over there that I'll put on maybe like 10 minutes. We'll do one more little boot show, and then we'll wrap it up before Snestruck. So I'll play a little bit more Gungeon for now. Appreciate all the donations. We're up to $228, and I am very happy about that. And it will be matched, of course. All right. Oh, Red Wing is a nice little city. That's cool. See, I feel like I asked Ross about Red Wing the other day, and I know where Minnesota is. I also know where Minneapolis is in Minnesota, but I don't know where anything else is. I guess I know where Duluth is, but that's it. Heard they got underwear there. I think it's Duluth that sells the underwear and gloves and stuff. Oh god. Lost all the muscle memory already. Just booting it up over here. Oh, finally. My dog's doing something. Thank you for the key, little buddy. I really wish you would have pulled up ammo, but, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I definitely have to break that. Yay. Could actually use that this time. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, see. Oh, God. That's what I'm talking about. I keep forgetting about that table tech bullcrap. Oh, 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 oh. We'll try to kill him from the minecart. Come on, buddy. Oh, I don't want to do that now. We're running right into those guys. Look at that. Those are... Dylan would be in heaven right now. 3 birds. Oh, 3 more birds! Yes, I truly appreciate all the donations. Anybody wants to donate more, absolutely would appreciate that. But, oh, all I wanted to do was just push the table into the pit because it's fun sometimes. And then I jumped in right in after it. Just making the game harder than I have to. Come on now. Let's do Trank Gun. Trank Gun's no good, but it's like slightly better than the starting pistol. It's fast though, but it also has ammo, so it will run out quickly. Oh, dog! You dog. You're a good dog. Alright, let's keep going. Oh boy. I really should have tried to get rid of those dudes before I put myself in this corner. Alright. Alright. There's 1. Oh. 2. 3. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh my goodness. I'm struggling, and the next boss is just going to be so hard. I don't even care who it is. Definitely have to break that chest. If I had just a good gun. I'll take the heart. Nobody puts me in a corner, yeah. Turns out everyone does, but I appreciate the gesture either way. Oh my goodness. Oh, and of course the dude who I need to kill first is cursed, so he's going to take even longer to kill. This is just watch Captain Drachma whine session. That's what I came here for. I don't know what you guys came here for. Whoa. Woo. Come on, little buddy. Let's be friends. God, this is just... Oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna lose Gungeon. Oh, boy. I don't need more keys, game. I just don't, you know? I just do not need more keys. I've got keys for days. Trying to put this elephant gun to good use, but it's just not very useful. Oh. I swear it just does this on purpose. I need that shop. I have to skip the shops. No. Oh, man. All right. Well. All right. Well, you know. Is it almost time for me to put the other pair of boots on? Okay. I have to be like ultra careful right now. Next hit will be the last one. Dog, could you please give me a heart? I keep forgetting. I think that I've gotten hit so many times because of that stupid table tech thing. Oh, boy. Oh. We're living on the edge. It's like Aerosmith out here. Oh, God. Oh, God. I want to shoot that because it's going to shoot at me. And I just want to get rid of it before it does. Just won't even give it the opportunity. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing good? Everybody ready for a fun 19 more hours? If I did that math correctly. I'm excited. What time is it? We got 4 more minutes. I'm gonna put my other pair of boots on that I have prepared for you all. You know, I just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I don't need to flip the tables. I can actually drop that item altogether. But this is the way I am. Okay. All right. 7 keys, 170 shells. Just crushing it. I just can't use any of it. All right. No matter what, this is going to be rough. So we're just going to do it. Oh, God. It's actually, honestly, the potion thing that I've got down there in the bottom right makes the elephant gun pretty decent. Oh, God, no! But I don't actually have it available currently. Oh, I need to get it back badly. I don't want to lose Gungeon. Oh. This is rough. If I can clutch this out. Oh, I thought you were dead. Ooh. Oh. Where are you? I'm actually legit sweating. This is... Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Drop hearts. No! I don't need more keys. No. Well, it did give me ammo and just a terrible weapon. It gave me a shield. All right. This could be... Oh, maybe it's not. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that. This is the closest run. I mean, I did lose in Gungeon earlier today, but I was much further along than this point when I played Gungeon earlier today. This is admittedly a better run. Like if I could purchase things and open chests, that would be okay. But whew, it is tough. All right. We want to go in with this. 1 more minute. I'll put some more boots on. This is a pretty good chamber gun. Yeah, it like freezes them. But that's the thing. It always does like a special ability of what floor we're on. And a lot of the enemies on this floor aren't susceptible to getting frozen. So it does have those rockets come out, though, which are just as clutch as it gets. Oh, no. I cannot let that happen. Oh! Get 2 of them. Oh. Huh. Like, what am I waiting on? Ammo. Okay, well. I mean, I guess we can try to use the charm bow for a little bit. I can get the enemies to fight each other if I charm them. Well, that ain't gonna do. That just won't do at all. Oh. See, like, the spider doesn't know what to do. If there aren't any other enemies on screen, the spider's like, well, I gotta shoot my stuff somewhere, and I'm just gonna aim at whatever. So it just shoots it at me. Okay. Oh. I could really use a charm. Thank you. Oh, let's be friends for a second. Let me just breathe. Okay. This would be one of this. Isn't even that hard of a trap room, but it would just be one of those times when I just take a hit for no stupid reason. Yep. Yeah. Two spiders. Two spiders. Get to watch me play Gungeon like a baby. So scared of everything. Oh god. Oh, look at that. Sometimes you whine enough and things just turn up. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to have happen at all. Okay. Oh. Let's put the other boots on. It's 5:17. I'm 2 minutes over. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Reppin' Johnny. Happy Console Gamer. There's my plain black boots that I wear on special occasions. Usually when I have to wear a suit, I will wear these boots because brown just doesn't look very good with suits. So I don't currently own a pair of dress shoes at all. I just wear boots. There they are. In all their glory. Like Doom's boots. Okay. All right. Let's get back to Gungeoning and not dying for the next 10 minutes, hopefully. I see that Briz said that my stream seems quiet, and that's a bummer. I have my gain turned all the way up on my mic, so I'm not entirely sure why that would be. Apologies, though. I did turn down the game audio intentionally because Wire said it was too loud. Oh, well, I guess I'll break that chest. Oh, I need something to actually break it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm just breaking chests for the next 10 minutes. I don't know. They're all dying. Man, that's what I said. I'd rather have the junk. I don't want the keys. I don't need the keys. Oh, God, I need to... Well, maybe this would actually work for this room. Not really. Not really at all. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. That's what I get. How am I feeling? Am I feeling... Do I seem like I'm feeling bad? Do I look sick? Is that what you're saying, Top? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, how are you, Burger Champ? I assume you said you were good, so that means you never went to the hospital, but... Burger Champ is here. Donate. Honestly, I think that part of my issue with my audio... Oh my god, I'm actually going to die. With my audio is this mic. This mic I got... I actually got this mic on Woot. And it's been fine. Like, so for like podcasting, the boys have also said that I'm quiet sometimes. So like I've messed with gain and it seems like it's okay, but I don't listen to myself obviously very often. So I don't know exactly how it is. And then afterwards you can always adjust it in editing, so I'm never really too worried about it, but obviously I've never attempted to stream with it. Briz is old. But he's gosh darn handsome. I wish I was that handsome. Yeah, well. We're about at the end of the line anyway. We got 7 minutes till we get to watch SNES Drunk play some Chrono Trigger for a good cause. Speaking of that good cause, I know that Mullet has been dropping the link in here from time to time, but a reminder that all money that is donated today for the next 18 and a half hours is going directly to Doctors Without Borders. Great cause, sending items and service to 70 plus countries all over the globe that need it. So please, I appreciate everyone for donating on my stream, but we've got a lot more to go, and hope that everyone will stick around. If you haven't donated yet, any little bit helps. I'm not getting anything here, so. And I cannot even kind of afford to use the vampire. Not that I would need to, because I have 219 shells and nothing to use it on, so. Briz, yeah, right. Every time you specifically donate, Briz, my volume will go up. That's how it works. You want to be able to hear me? You got to donate. But I can also understand, like, wanting to take your donations back to hear me less. I get it. Oh, thank you, dog. Finally. You deserve a pat for that one. You're a good dog. would challenge the next boss if I can find it soon. Unless maybe I did find it. I'll have to look really quick in a minute. Did I see the boss room? Yes, okay. I'll challenge this boss quick. And then it'll be switched over to Alex. See if I die on this one. Oh boy. Die on that one. Come on now. That took a lot less time than I thought it would. I am living life absolutely. Oh, hey, guess what, guys? More keys. Just. You'll love it. I got 12 keys. 12. That's got to be... I don't think that I've ever had more than 12 keys on a run. That is a lot of keys. Well, we'll go on to the next little area then. That took a lot less time than I thought it would. That is one annoying intro. Hello, Black Jam Alex. I'm convinced that that is Alex's alter ego and he's talking to himself. He's like, Alex, remember that one time? Yes, nuts drunk. Yeah. Oh, I had the chamber gun in hand, which is good. Not a very good chamber gun, if I'm being honest. Not a very good chamber gun. I'd rather have the old one. Holy crap. That's not doing, like, any damage to those dudes. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. One hit left. Thanks, Trav. Let's finish this room, hopefully without dying. And then... Oh, look at that. I was in the chamber for the last boss. And I died. Which, frankly, doesn't even happen all that often. But I'm going to go and reflect while I'm watching Alex play Chrono Trigger, I suppose. It is perfect timing. It was perfect. So anyway, appreciate everyone who came to watch my stream. Appreciate everyone who is here to watch Alex's stream. And appreciate everyone else who will be watching for the foreseeable future. This is honestly one of my favorite things to do for our little community every year. It's just always a blast, and we always have a great time putting it on. And it just so happens to be for a great cause every single time, too. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. It is 5:29, and I'm going to make sure that Alex is ready. So, Alex, if you're in the chat in Twitch, just say you're ready. I'll also check Discord, but... Okay, I see that you say you're ready. All right, I'm going to count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy crap. Don't do it yet. Oh no. I wasn't on pause. Wait. Okay, Alex. This is where I screwed up. I'm gonna do it again. I'm still here. So Alex, if you haven't started yet, just wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.